howdy, howdy. Happy to be here and happy you're here with me. And if you're new here and enjoyed this content, I hope you'll subscribe. Okay, so today we're just going to talk about some random things here because I do not have a market tomorrow. So I've just been kind of taking it easy. Shame on me because I do want to get a lot accomplished, but as the days go by, I'm just like, oh, moseying along. Alright, well, anyway, I did want to share with you today a yarn delivery that I finally got. It was a little delayed. It was from Hobie. Apparently they had a lot of orders and things got delayed a little bit. And I went ahead and I purchased this toucan sparkle. And I got it, and I only got 5 of the colors. I think there's 10 colors, and I only purchased 5 of them. But I'm already in love with at least 2 of the colors, maybe 3. Alright, so first up is this pink. I don't know if it's going to show up very well, but it's got like a speckled color to it. And it's pink with like a fluorescent pink sparkle. Pretty. Very pretty. I did notice right off the bat that it has a different texture than your toucan. Actually, it feels more like a honey bunny than it does toucan. But it is using the toucan logo, so that was interesting. Just the first feel right off the bat was like, that's different. So that was interesting to find out. All of them have the honey bunny texture, but this one is I'm not bad. This one is more like a white with a pink speckle, fluorescent pink speckle, and this one is pink with fluorescent pink speckle. I don't know if you can see that really good. And then this one is a blue with not a fluorescent pink speckle, but just a pink speckle. And let's see, and then there's this one. Oh, these last 2 are my absolute favorites. This one is a teal or aqua with gold speckle. I don't know if you're seeing that very well or not, but oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. And of course, like I said, the texture is definitely different, so it just makes you want to touch and touch and touch. And then this one has to be my absolute favorite. It'd be interesting to see this one worked up in patterns. It is black with pink speckle. I don't know if the camera is showing you how gorgeous it is, but I mean, based on what I see, it doesn't even look as good as it does in person. It is gorgeous. And so now I'm really, really, really wanting to get the other 5 colors. The other 5 colors that I did not get was orange and grape and avocado, navy, and silver. Those are not the names. Those are just the names in my head. Those are not the actual names. But yeah, I was excited when I opened the bag and I was like, oh my gosh, they're so much prettier than you could even imagine and softer than your typical toucan. So that was really exciting for me. um, Another thing I also got in the mail was, ooh, if I can hold on to them, these little things. So if you don't know, I sell Scrubbies in my booth, and I sell a double pack of Scrubbies. And I found these on Amazon, and I think it broke down to like 50 cents a piece. And so I'm just going to be offering those as a free item to go with the Scrubby. And because it raises it up, it has holes for ventilation, and keep it nice and fresh instead of sitting in something or on the counter. Just, yeah, keeping it nice and fresh. So I thought that was a really good idea to add these to my booth, and I tested them out on my last booth, on my last event, and it really caught people's interest. Let's see. I do look a little different today. I had to go to work and come back and do this video, and so I just really didn't have time to do my hair. I'm running out of time today. So the biggest thing that occupied my time this week was a new product that I'm going to be having in my booth, and I just really wanted to try them out. I had it in my head. I wanted to do it, so I went ahead and did it. So the first thing was some lavender, and all it is a you don't spiral it down. It's all one big long chain, and then go back, and then go back, and then you curl it around. These are 12-inch bamboo sticks, not skewers, because I didn't want anything sharp for any kids to possibly hurt themselves on. And then I just twisted the yarn around the bottom with some hot glue here and there, and there we go. And so I did 4 lavenders, and it definitely it looks super easy, and technically it is super easy, but if you've never done it before, it was like, okay, what do I do? How do I do this? So yeah, and I have various different lengths. They didn't all come out the exact same length on the things. Just definitely going to take more practice. And the next one that I tried was tulips. Now I really like how these came out, except for this one right here. It didn't come out that great, but the rest of them came out really nice. And as a bunch, they look great together. And those were really easy, a whole lot easier than the lavender for sure. Okay, and then the next one, it took me a little while to get it the way I wanted it. And here we go. We've got roses. I was torn between doing a like rose bud kind of like versus an open rose. I really like how that one came out. And then I put a little base at the bottom of it. The hardest part on almost on the tulips and the rose, well, the hardest part about the rose was keeping it straight and not making it slide down the thing. That was the hardest part. But keeping the magic circle on the green part, keeping the magic circle open while continuing to do the next row. As same with the tulip, keeping the magic ring open while you're continuing to do it, and then closing it around the stick once you're done. Yeah, that was the most hardest part, but these were so fun and unusual to do. I kind of really like that darker grapey red. I don't even know what color to say that is. Maroon, maybe. But these were all done in, well, no, not, most, all the tulips were done with Just Chanel, and all the lavender was done with Just Chanel. And I used a baby snuggle on the stem, just a green color of the baby snuggle. But all of these were done with burlap velvet, and those came out really good. And again, this was the baby snuggle as well. But yeah, totally different. It was different. It was a learning curve. It was burnt fingers from the hot glue. But I definitely think I would enjoy taking a pause from things just to make some more flowers. It didn't really take that long, but because it was my first time and I was unsure and I wanted to come up with the right amount and right size of things, that it took a little longer than it should have. Matter of fact, I think next time it'll probably be a whole lot easier because I've got it down now. But yeah, I like it. It's so cute. Okay, next up is the Highland Cow that I finished actually just a few hours ago. And it was a process because it was using portions of already, some of my already existing patterns and putting them all together to make something that I think is pretty cute. Here we go. He has the join as you go legs, join as you go arms, join as you go ears, and all you have to do is sew on the muzzle and the horns and then create the top with chain stitches. Easy peasy, so easy. But of course, again, I was piecing him together from other patterns that I already have, and like I have a cow pattern from way back when, and that's his horns. I used the horns from that. And of course the body is 2 or 3 other patterns that I have. But yeah, I like how he came out. If I had thought through better, I would have changed the first 2 rows of his arms, and of course changed the color on his feet. But I didn't really think it that through. I just wanted to do a Highland Cow. I had a lady stop in my booth wanting one. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll have to get around to making one. So that is done. I do have a custom order for a tiny little bear using my alien pattern, and yeah, so that'll be fun, using a little tiny alien pattern and turning it into a bear. So that's my custom order I need to get done. Other than that, it really been a pretty slow couple of days. Just sitting at my desk crocheting, and I'm going to be holding on to this one because I like it. It makes my face glow. Just sitting at my desk crocheting and watching repeats of Grey's Anatomy. And that's about it. I'm really not in a hurry to get a whole lot done, even though I should be. So I'm just going to take my time, do my 2 weeks. It's not even 2 weeks anymore. It's 1 week left. I have 1 week left. So that's 7 working days. Well, actually, I have 2 working days in there, so 5 crochet days. I have 5 crochet days left before my next market. We'll see what I get done. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye-bye.